Go, you got it.
Get all that. Yeah, that's what you still got more?
I mean, it's a lot. I mean, well, not a lot more, but the second Ezra, chapter 53. Like the second Ezra, chapter 7, verse 53. It says, and that there should be showed a paradise whose fruit endureth forever, wherein is security and medicine. So like, I'm sorry, I read that already. Sorry.
Okay, happy.
Oh yeah, no, that was the next verse of this.
Yeah, just go.
All right,
Yeah,
and that there should be showed a paradise whose fruit endureth forever, wherein is security and medicine. Sit, we shall not enter into it.
That's talking about the kingdom. That's talking about the kingdom.
Yeah, it says, for we have walked in unpleasant places.
With God, this is here, right here in America. This is the most unpleasant place of them all for a lot of us, all right? This is why this land is called the land of drawing water for a reason. Slavery, okay? We built this bitch, but we reap none of the benefits of this bitch, okay? This is the bitterest place of them all. Well, I said that word America means bitter. Go ahead.
Verse 55. And that the face of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars, whereas our faces shall be blacker than darkness.
Look up that word abstinence. Oh, I thought you was in the process. Read that part, read that scripture again, and then get the definition for that word abstinence. He about to get it now, yeah. Wow, that was a beautiful point right there. That was because really and truly, when you're talking about abstinence, basically, abstinence is basically meaning to abstain. Yeah. That's the root word there, abstain. Okay. Yeah. You have a physical abstinence and you have a spiritual abstinence. All right.
Yeah, I don't know where that daughter like that. It's not.
Oh shit. Okay. No, it's all good. Get that scripture again and read it real fast. That's in the book of Romans.
2 Ezra 7 and 55. It says, and that the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars, whereas our faces shall be blacker than darkness. Yeah, because it says, and that the faces of them which have used abstinence, you know, like the brother was saying, the word abstinence means to
abstain. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, we'll get the definition in a second, but basically, you know, the opposite of abstaining would be like lasciviousness, where basically lasciviousness basically means like you know, like not caring, not having like a filter, like doing whatever, you know, whatever you want, basically. Do as thou wilt. So that's saying, so this is saying that let me get it again. 54. It's like 55. And that the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars, whereas our faces shall be blacker than darkness.
So this is the definition of the word abstinence, right? It says the fact or practice of restraining oneself from indulging in something, typically alcohol, which is an example. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Typically alcohol, because the scriptures talk about one being drunken. All right. The scriptures talk about them that are drunken. They talk about those that are drunken with strong, not. The scriptures talk about them that are drunken, but not with strong drink. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Read that again. Second Ezra again.
2 Ezra 7 and 55. And that the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars.
Right, shall shine above the stars. Meaning what? You know what I'm saying? They're going to be rewarded. Okay?
Shall shine above the stars, whereas our faces shall be blacker than darkness.
So
it says, for while we live and committed iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death.
Right. We shall begin to suffer for it after death. What is that even talking about, okay? How do you suffer something after death? That's talking about reincarnation. Yep. in the kingdom, when the kingdom comes, a lot of you 2/3 that had it good here, you all come back in the kingdom with your head down. All right? Well,
You gonna see what we've been talking about, man. You gonna see all the things that we've been telling you, all the things that's going on. You gonna come back in the kingdom with your head down, man. That's reincarnation, as the brother said, man. Which is all throughout the Bible. From the Apocrypha, from the beginning to the end. Even in between, in the Apocrypha. All right? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. This is verse 57. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. It says that if he be overcome, he shall suffer. And thou hast said, but if he get the victory, he shall receive the things that I say. For this is the life whereof Moses spoke unto the people while they lived, saying, choose thee life that thou mayest live.
Choose life that thou mayest live.
It says, nevertheless, they believe not him, nor yet the prophets after him, no, nor me, which have spoken unto them.
and that's evident now. Y'all don't believe anything we're saying. Okay? For a lot of y'all, we're a joke. We're telling you this is the path to life. Okay? And I'm primarily talking to Israel. Forget about the other nations. I'm primarily talking to you, so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, so-called Native American man, wherever you may be. We're talking to you. You did not believe. All right? That's why you're in the condition that you're in now.
It says, verse 61, that there should not be such heaviness in their destruction as shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation.
That's right.
And who's that talking about? The salvation is going to be for the elect, first and foremost. That's the reason why we really out here, man. That's the reason why we really out here. We're not out here for everybody. We're not out here for entertainment.
Every time, Dick and Harry, yeah.
We only out here for the fish out the elect, man.
Right.
All right? That's our job. Okay? The book of Proverbs 28 and 14. Happy is the man that feareth always, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief.
So wait, he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief. How? Okay? Because when a man hardeneth his heart, what does it mean to harden your heart? That means you're closed-minded. Okay? You're not trying to hear this word.
Go ahead, bro. 15. As a roaring lion and a wrangling bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people.
And hey, you have examples of that every single day dealing with these damn centurions, man. Every chance they get, they want to persecute us to the highest extent of their law. All right? It'll be for dumb shit.
It'll be for the smallest things. Jaywalking, spitting on the ground. You know they got a law. You know they put out a law that in certain states you can't spit on the ground, you get a fine. You know what I mean? That's in law, man. That's grievous, man. Go ahead. It says, the prince that wanteth understanding is also a great oppressor.
Wow.
But he that hateth covetousness shall prolong his days.
How? Okay? The Lord is not dealing with a covetous purpose, a covetous people. All right?
Want every goddamn thing. Exactly. That's what the so-called white man wants. He wants to rule everything. He wants the people underneath him. Everybody, he wants the people to bow down to him. All right? Even his own damn people.
No. Esau want to be at the most high.
Done.
Without overcomplicating shit.
Done.
You know what I mean?
It says, a man that doeth violence to the blood of any person shall flee to the pit. Let no man stay him. Say him. Stay him, yeah.
Let no man stay him, right? Meaning what? Let no man shelter him.
Yep.
You understand? He fleeth into the pit. Where's that pit? Destruction. Okay? And Esau is a very violent man. He's always been a violent man. Okay? He is the Lord's sword after all.
Whoso walketh uprightly shall be saved, but he that is perverse in his ways shall fall at once.
That's right. The Lord is not dealing with anybody that's perverse, man. Okay? And to be perverse is to go against his will, to go against his laws, his statutes, and commandments. Because nobody can truly go against the Lord's will. All right?
Going against the grain, man. Anybody got something? Keep going? Yeah.
You had something. Yeah, go ahead. Bring it.
It's Psalms 118 and 8. It says, it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man.
Because man is flawed. All right? Remember, the scriptures talk about the flesh as chains of darkness, man.
Yeah.
A mortal man by his very nature is flawed in every way, shape, or form. So if we look to strive for perfection, we have to believe in perfection, okay? The Lord is perfection. Man is not. Simple.
And that is definitely not perfect at all. You know? But we strive, and who strives? Not the wicked. The wicked ain't gonna strive, but the righteous, which are the same, which are the Israelites, man. And only the elect are gonna strive for the perfection.
It's Proverbs 30 and 5. It says, every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him.
He is a shield unto them that trust in him. Exactly. All right? Because and also he's an impenetrable shield. All right? Nothing's getting by the Most High. That's why the scriptures say the Lord is as a strong tower. The righteous run again and are safe, man. Can nobody penetrate the Most High? All right?
This is Psalms 40 and 1. It says, I waited patiently for Yahawah, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry.
God, he said, I waited patiently. What does it mean to wait patiently? To suffer. All right?
It says, he brought me up also out of an horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my goings.
And established my goings. So when your feet is set upon that rock, what is it talking about? That foundation of righteousness, this word, okay? The scriptures talk about the man that buildeth his house upon the rock. That's a wise man, because when the winds blew and the rains beat down upon the house, that's written in the scriptures. The house fell not, for it was founded upon the rock. Okay? The house that was founded upon the rock. It was not destroyed. It fell not. See, the foundation was solid, so the house had something to stand upon. And that's what we are. Okay?
It says, and he had put a new song in my mouth.
This word is that new song. Alright? The scriptures is that new song that he put in our mouth. How did he put that new song in our mouth? Once again, he supped with us, okay? He knocketh upon the doorpost and he suppeth with you. Yeah, please get that real quick, just to put that.
Yeah, and basically what he's saying, that new song is referring to the gospel. What is the gospel? The gospel means good news, right? And it's talking about good news for the nation of Israel. It's talking about the kingdom's going to come. It's talking about how, all these sufferings and persecutions that we go through on a day-to-day basis are going to come to an end. And Yahawah outside sets us back in order. He sets us in order before the eyes of our enemies and puts us above our oppressors.
And you're slowly but surely seeing that dynamic right now. Us being out on the highways and byways and speaking against this sin, this kingdom, this sinful setup, this queendom. That's us being set in order. Okay?
All right, this is Revelation chapter 3, I'll start at verse 19. As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Be zealous, therefore, and repent. Verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock, and if any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him, and I will sup with him, and he with me.
That's it. Okay? That's how we receive this gospel, this good news, as the brother just brought out. Okay? The Lord supping with us. All right? The Lord is not looking for some happy, complacent, jolly-go-lucky person, man. He ain't looking for no Jake that says that he's in his prime, that he's in his kingdom, he's in his form. All right? The Lord is looking for them that are of a contrite spirit, are of a low spirit, man.
Psalms 40:3. It says, and he hath put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power. Many shall see it and fear, and shall trust, and shall trust in Yahawah.
And shall trust in the Most High, Yahawah, man. Again, that new song is dealing with, like the brother said, the gospel. That's this word. That good news for the nation of Israel. We're going to be set above our enemies. That's why they will fear us, man.
All right, this is Psalms 40:3. And he had put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power.
Even praise unto our power, okay? Because in that day we're gonna be praising the Most High in that day, especially when we start bringing hell upon these nations, man.
It says, many shall see it and fear, and shall trust in the Lord.
Many shall see it and fear. But the main ones that's going to trust in the Lord are the elect. All right?
Because 2/3 of our people do not want to hear it. They don't even trust in Yahawah, man. They don't trust in Yahawah. They don't believe. And that's why you got more.
Yeah. Okay. Psalms 40:4. It said, blessed is that man that maketh Yahawah his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies.
Such as turn aside to lies, man. That's what our people are about. Lies. They love lies.
Right.
They love them to death.
They like that smooth talk.
Yes.
Okay? They like that. They like that assurance of power, of prosperity. That's what our people are into. Prosperity. Okay?
Isaiah 6:9. And he said, go and tell these people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. And see ye indeed, but perceive not.
You 2/3, man. Hear ye and understand not. See ye and perceive not. The Lord did not choose you to understand His truth. Continue, bro. That was fine.
Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, and he see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and convert and be healed.
That's it. The Lord don't want the 2/3 to convert. All right? We know that the 2/3 are not going to convert.
Yeah, cut it out.
I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta look that up later. That's supposed to be.
Does anybody have anything?
That's supposed to be.
No, I mean, that's like the Wisdom of Solomon 3:9. It said, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath cared for his elect.
God.
How many times do we got to say this? Only the elect are going to get this, man. All right?
Yeah, please. Read it again.
The Wisdom of Solomon 3:9. It says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth.
They that put their trust in the Lord shall understand the truth, because only the Lord can give you the truth. Okay? Like the scriptures talk about, faith is a gift from the Most High. Only the Lord can endow you with the faith. All right?
It says, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him.
And only the elect are going to be faithful in love. What does it mean to love the Lord? To obey him. All right?
Yeah, yes.
It said, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath cared for his elect.
For grace and mercy is to his saints. All right? And he hath cared for his elect. Who are his elect? Those that he hath called and chosen. Not just called, but called and chosen. All right? Many are called, but few are chosen. All right?
This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 2. The people that walk in darkness have seen great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, which is America, upon them has the light shine.
Now read that one more time. From the top.
It says, this is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 2. The people that have walked in darkness have seen a great light.
And who are the people that have walked in darkness? Israel. Okay? And what is that light that they've seen? That good news, these scriptures. All right? The Lord bringing us back to our heritage. That's that light.
It says, they that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them have the light shine.
There you go.
The elect, the light has shined unto the elect. It didn't shine unto the 2/3 of Israel. It's only shining unto the elect. That's it. All right? Because we're the only ones bringing out the scriptures. 2/3 is not going to come out here and say, listen here, we Israel, we going to teach you the Bible. No. They don't give a damn. All right? They'd rather be at home getting it in with their girlfriend or something, man. All right? Or eating some goddamn pork lobster, shrimp, and crab, man.
How about that?
Okay? Or committing adultery. That's a big thing about steak. See, they tell you your girl look good. Can I get a piece?
Yeah. Oh, ox.
Yo,
Okay.
that is very true, man. Yo, and hey, in America, I'm gonna be real with you too, bro. In America, adultery is an Olympic sport.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's always running for the race.
Everybody's running the race, man.
Okay. Anybody got something?
Yeah, I got a couple scriptures.
You got a couple. Okay.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. It says, many shall be purified and made white and tried. But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Yeah, it says, many shall be purified. And basically right now, you know what I mean, we're going through the process, the elect is going through the process of being purified. They're having their, their worldly ways being slowly weeded out of them, and they're being made white. Because the word white isn't talking about the so-called white man. The word white is talking about, it's not talking about you, looking like Sammy Sosa or Michael Jackson or whatever. It's talking about your spirit. You know what I mean? You're being purified. Your ways, your actions. It says, many shall be purified and made white and tried. It's saying tried because in the scriptures it refers to the elect being tried as silver and gold. You know what I mean? And how do you purify silver and gold? You heat it up to the point where you eliminate all the waste and impurities. Yeah, impurities, soot, all that stuff out of the precious metal to make it pure. And then it says, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Because the wicked, you know what I'm saying, our people, the so-called white man, they're going to continue in their wickedness. There's nothing you can do to get them right. The Most High, our people, the Most High slated them for that lot to play the role of the wicked Israel.
That's right. Even them that call themselves being of the circumcision, that call themselves being Israelites. Somebody grab Titus Titus chapter 1 and verse 11 real quick. You might have to. No. Keep going, Salaki. But somebody hold that scripture real quick.
Bad, bro.
It says that none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. So, you know what I mean? That's why the wicked of our people, no matter what we do, they're not going to understand, the groundedness, the sincerity, the seriousness of the times that we're living in and what we're trying to break down and reveal to them. You know what I mean? They're going to live in their lascivious, wicked ways until the end. Like in Revelation 22 and 11 is a precept to basically go along with that. So Revelation 22 and 11. It says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he that is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So that what that scripture is basically saying is that the wicked are going to be wicked until the end. You know what I'm saying? So let the filthy be filthy. Let the wicked be wicked still. But we're supposed to be seeking after improving and bringing through the word of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, the elect, the people that are the people of the nation of Israel that's sincerely trying to do the right thing. You know what I mean? They're the ones who the Most High is gonna has respect for and is gonna give grace and is gonna ultimately give salvation on this side too.
Right, and we have to stress the point that sincerity is what really matters above all else. When you in this truth and you serving, you got to do it sincerely, man. Okay? You have a lot of guys that are crept in unawares, man. These guys are not really sincere. You got that shit up?
Titus 1 says, but there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Especially they of the circumcision, man. You got guys out here that call themselves pushing this truth, but in actuality, it's all for the sake of lasciviousness, all right? It's all for the sake of being a damn devil. They want to use this word to line their pockets or to build a fan base, all right? Continue that.
Whose mouth must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not.
Exactly. It's talking about Esau is the Arabs. Talking about the so-called white man can be saved. All right. Vain shit like mermaids.
Mermaids and stuff. That's all nonsense. I got something for you. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you.
That's right.
Who privately shall bring in damnable heresy, even denying the Lord that brought them and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And says, and many shall follow their presumptuous ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
What does it mean the truth will be evil spoken of? What does that mean? Okay? That means you're going to have people coming against the word. You're going to have people trying to come against the gospel, man. And the main one that's really doing it is Jake. And this is going to be their gospel. All right?
You even got niggas that's in the truth teaching different things in the truth, man. Besides what the Bible says. They still saying that you can call the Lord Jesus Christ. That's garbage. You can't call the Lord Jesus Christ. Then it says, surely I show up my secrets unto the servants, the prophets. So wouldn't you know the Heavenly Father and His Son's name? All right? They teach a damnable heresy. And the so-called white man can be saved. He cannot be saved. He can be put to death. All right?
Luke 21, 6 and 21, 6 and 20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of Yahawah.
That's beautiful.
Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you for their company, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake.
Yeah, I know. You want me both, huh? Read the last two verses again out here. Right then and there, I seen that coming too. All right. This shit is almost like South Street.
Yeah,
No, I mean he just came over like this at the camera, like, looking at the camera.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, what you doing? What you doing? Right, I was like, yo.
All of this has to the word flowing to us.
You know what I'm saying?
Read that last, read what you had again though, that last couple of verses. That was fire.
Luke 6:21. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company.
But no, because that's perfectly said right there in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Right now we need to be in a state of mourning. Okay? We're supposed to be in a low state right now. We contrite. We're trying to get right with the Most High. So everything we're going through right now is for us to get right, to be pure. That's what the suffering is for. Okay?
Even your friends is gonna hate you. Your friends gonna hate you, your family gonna hate you, all of them gonna hate you for teaching the truth. Because they think the Lord is all about love, man. That's right. But the Lord is not all about love. That's why we're enduring all the things that come to us, man. We're enduring everything. People bring shit to us, talk shit to us, we endure it, we take it. Because why? We know there's something greater coming.
Hey, what does the scripture say? The scripture said that it was written that through much tribulation we are to enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. All right?
We're going to suffer a lot of persecution on the side, man.
Hell yeah.
And the prophets going to suffer it even worse. Because why? They're coming out of the Bible. And what does this place do? They hate this Bible. Even though they say, oh, the Bible, all this, they mention all this sweet things about the Bible, but they really hate it.
What's that?
You see?
All right.